Hello, you're welcome. It's Henry the Computer Guy, and in this video I want to show you how you can use Flashback Express 5 to record the screen of your computer. So in this video we shall actually talk about how we can download it, how we can install it, and how we can use it. And we shall specifically begin with downloading. So you have to notice that your computer is connected to the internet for you to be able to download. And we are going to be saying here down that our computer is connected to the internet. So let's look for our browser. So we are going to click on our Chrome, and in this case we shall use Chrome. And let's say Google. We shall type there, let's say Flashback Express. We click on it. It will take us to that option, and we are going to be selecting Flashback Express, the best free screen recorder. So click on it. It will have to take you to their website. And when it takes you to the website, you'll come and look for the download section. And we have two items there. We have the Flashback Pro and Flashback Express. This one can allow you to record and even edit, whereas this one can only allow you to record, and it's the one that we need. So we click on that link, and it will start downloading down here. So it has been downloaded down here as our Flashback. So we shall come and go to our download section, then we look for it and install it. So let's minimize this one. So when I come to my computer, I'll click on start, then I'll come and click on my PC, then I'll come to my download sections, and I'll look for the Flashback, which is Flashback Express 5, and install it. So when you want to install a software onto your computer, you're going to be double clicking on that software. For example, let's double click onto this one. When you double click on it, it will give you some of the options asking you whether to continue. So you'll say continue. You can even minimize this, and it is showing us the progress of our installation. That is it. So having finished, it will give us that item, Flashback Express, and it will ask us to, let's say, to continue, and we click next. So you come and accept the terms and license agreement, then you say okay, then you can say next and start installing. So it will execute or get all the files that are required that you're going to be using in that software, and it will tell you when it is done. So you give it some time. So it has finally finished. Then we click next, and it will ask us whether we can launch it, or we can close it, or we can finish. Let me close it. We can open it from our desktop. So now, having installed it, you're going to look for it or for the shortcut onto the desktop, and it is in the corner down here. We have Flashback Express. So you're going to double click on it, and when I double click on it, it will have to open for me, just like that. So we give it some time. It loads the information that we actually need. Give it some time, therefore it has actually done, it has actually opened, and that is how it will display. And now it will ask you whether you want to use your microphone. I will select the microphone. That means that I will have to use the microphone. If I don't select it, that means that the sound will not be audible. It will not capture my sound that I'm actually using. So I'll select the microphone. Then I'll have to select the area I want to record. For example, I want to record the region, some windows only, or the full screen. And for my case, I'm going to use a full screen. And you can also turn on the webcam. If at all you want to make, let's say, someone to see you as you're recording it, you can also turn on the webcam. Then, if you have recorded items, they will come in the recording section. Now, for this case, we have no recording, so it is empty. And if you also want to make set some timing for some videos, you can also go to that option if at all you want to. We don't want it now. And again, we can come to other settings here. For example, you want to put some shortcuts. Let's say you can also come to the settings. But remember, before you even try to record anything, you have to remove or to make some of the changes onto your computer by coming down here onto your microphone and right click on it. Then come to the recording devices. So when I come to the recording devices, I'll come and select, let's say, the microphone that I have, and it will come and give me some of the properties there. Click on the properties. Then we come to the levels. So the levels here, we have the microphone, and it is now increased up to this option. But the microphone's boost has to be set to 0 decibels. That means that the sound of your computer, let's say your computer makes some noise, that sound will not be put in your video. So you have to make sure you put this one to a 0 option. such that whenever, even if your computer is making some little noise, it will not be indicated in your new video. Then you can come and say okay. So now we can close this one and continue. You can come and make some of the changes here. For example, you can come and say video recording, change them. Let's say the window, you want someone to, let's say the window to be minimized when you're recording, you can click on that one. If you want it, let's say, to be put down here and shows you the timing, you can come and say floating, the floating bar. If you want it to be on the icons down here as it is recording, you can choose any that you feel you want. Then sound, already we have chosen the sound, it's there. The webcam, you can also check it from here if you have not checked it from this side. Then the hotkeys, for example, you can come and put some of the shortcuts here you want to use. Let's say someone wants to record, they will press which button. For example, F2, let's say stopping to record, you press this one and other options. That means after setting everything, you can now record the screen that you're having by clicking on the record button. Or you can even come and minimize here, having set the shortcut. That means that you will only use the shortcut when you have minimized this one. You cannot see this button when you have minimized the window. So it will go down here, then you use a shortcut to start it. Then it will give you everything that you actually need. So it's been Henry the Computer Guy, and I've actually been showing you how you can actually use a Flashback Express recorder to record the screen of your computer to present some items to the audience. Bye bye, I sign out.